Hello, it's Nick here, and it's time for another weekly roundup of the channel. The date today is the 10th of October 2014, and as you can see, the lighting of these videos, or the lighting for any two videos, is never identically the same. That's something for me to look at, and that brings me to my first point. I've been gradually trying to increase the qualities of the videos on the channel, but as soon as you increase the quality of one thing, you find other things that you need to do. So in the future I think I might need some lighting, if that isn't overkill, and also, as well as I might have hinted on before, a green screen, and it's getting way out of control. First you need video editing software, then a microphone, and it just goes on, and you question to yourself, is it worthwhile? Well, if you're insane, then probably. So we'll keep pushing on. So at some stage we might have better lighting all of a sudden, or some lovely green screen, and I can go on location. But anyway, what's been happening with the channel this week in terms of gaming videos? Starting from the earliest first, and quite surprising this time because the Amiga game is earlier than the Spectrum games. What's going on there? Anyway, we start on 1988 with arcade conversion. It's Dragon Ninja on the Commodore Amiga. Quite a good conversion this. You can play as one or two players. It's a 2D scrolling game, as you can see there from the pictures. It holds together quite well a number of levels. The ninjas aren't very stealth-like. This has been converted by ImagineSoft. It's a lot better than Double Dragon that I reviewed on the Amiga a few weeks ago, so check that one out as well. Holds together quite well, good fun with two players, was quite popular at the time and generally got quite favourable reviews. All the sounds are there you'd expect from an Amiga game when people die and stuff like that. But the characters are varied, you fight end-level bosses, so overall I'd say this was a pretty good conversion. Now, the next couple of games are both on the ZX Spectrum, both of them driving games. Didn't set out to do two driving games, but that's how it worked, and that's what will happen every now and again. Okay, so the first one was 1989. We look at Hard Driving directly from the arcades, published by Domark. Come out on just about everything. Some versions of the game are better than others, but that goes without saying. Now this is a game that the Spectrum didn't really have any right to recreate, just working with 48K, which is pathetic for 3D driving games, but somehow they pull it off. It's all in monochrome, but I can let that pass. Control is a bit awkward, but it was on the Amiga version, which is a much more powerful machine. And this is a good game. Very hard to control, but you can get used to it with practice. I sort of got stuck on the loop-to-loop with it. No track editor, but I don't think the earlier versions on the other computers did, so can't shy away there. One problem is, because of the colour scheme, sometimes it's difficult to see ongoing traffic, so you might have a few extra crashes. But as a racing game, it holds up quite well. Was revolutionary on the ZX Spectrum at the time to use 3D sort of polygons, and that's good. At the time, it was up against 2D games like Outrun, etc. And it is a step forward, it's a very brave attempt, and I think they pull it off. The other Spectrum game, of course, is a 2D racing game. It's Outrun Europa by US Gold. Sometimes they make a good conversion, sometimes it's a bit hideous. But this one came out in 1991. Generally speaking, when it was being reviewed by the magazines, it was in full colour, and people were expecting quite a good game, but it was released in monochrome. This is a bit strange. But leaps and bounds have been made since that point, and people have recreated it in full colour. Yeah, might want to review that at some point as well. Monochrome, it's one of those ones where the game doesn't look much to begin with. You're on a motorbike, but your eyes slowly adjust. It does get a bit more addictive, but from what I've seen of the colour version, it knocks this for 6. So I might have to have a look at that at some point. Also, what's happening this week? Well, it's been raining a lot, but it's only been raining when I haven't had my umbrella with me. Make of that what you will. I don't know why that would be. It's some sort of direct link or something. Whenever I got my umbrella with me, it doesn't rain at work, and when I have, it doesn't, and when I do, it does. Does that make sense? Not really. It's almost as if someone's writing some strange comedy script and I'm unaware of it. But I don't think I'm in the Truman Show. Maybe I am, who knows. But anyway, getting back on track, I digress, which happens quite often, as you might have seen in the random question in and other bits of the channel, which will probably continue for as long as I'm alive. That's not a come on for any hitmen out there. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Next game, we're both on the PlayStation. One on the PlayStation 1, one on the PS3. Yep, another stage we got done on Tomb Raider Blundering. This time it's the City of Carmoon. We're in Egypt now, it's all getting exciting. There's mummified cats, there's lots of ledges to fall off as well. A rafter of crocodiles and falling rocks, so check that one out. Rolling boulders, I would say. So check that one out. Lasts about 50 odd minutes, but well worthwhile. So we've only got 5 stages left of that now. Probably going to do a highlights reel at the end, explore Lara's mansion. Might do videos of all the deaths I had, but I'm not too sure about that because I think the editing process might take me a billion zillion years. Possibly. So Tomb Raider Blundering, stage 10 of 15 done, stage 11 in the works, I don't know when that will be finished. And the last game that I come to, gradually moving forward if you watch this channel over a number of weeks, so thank you for subscribing, and your support and comments is always greatly appreciated. Yeah, as I say, I don't say that as a joke, it is appreciated, because with a channel that's growing, I think we're on about 220 odd subscribers, that's like gold dust. There is many people trying to make gaming channels. They come and they go and they die, but we'll keep going, and hopefully we can make this a bit better. So as I say, thank you for your support, that is genuine. And Kate, and the last Zen Pinball 2 table we come to was the Fantastic Four from Marvel there, created by Zen Studios in 2012. The Fantastic Four, my favourite character is the Thing, but there's the Human Torch, Invisible Woman and Mr Fantastic make up the 4. They're against Doctor Doom on this table. There's lots of missions based around the Baxter building and various other things, so take a look at that as well. Hopefully we've increased the quality of the video for that one by uploading in MP4, which I touched on last week, rather than keep converting it to different file formats. So that's been pretty much it this week then. So in summary, we've done 5 videos. I get wet when I don't take my umbrella with me, and also as well I got to keep increasing the technology in terms of lighting and green screen and anything else that'll probably cross up. There'll be loads, maybe video editing as well. But anyway, keep watching the video, always appreciated. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, that'll be a big help. Until next time then, keep watching and goodbye.
Goodbye.